Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Chinese New Year to you all and 恭喜发财，红包拿来. Hopefully you all got a lot of ang pao and are having a great time. So yeah, today's topic is very special. It is about Airasia cabin crew training. It is very highly requested, and yeah, I'm finally gonna talk about it because I finally got the time and finally, you know, got all the information. So yeah, I'm gonna start now. So one day while I was working on my previous job, I suddenly got an email. So I opened it and it says congratulations all stars. So yeah, we call ourselves all stars, like everyone in the company call themselves all stars. So if you're one of the all stars, hi, welcome to my video. And if you're not and you want to be one of the all stars, we welcome you. So yeah, when I got the email, I was so excited, but the only thing that I was very you know, like not sure what to do was I got the email on 11th April and they told me that I will be commencing to KL for the training on 15th April. So I only had like 4 days to prepare everything and, you know, prepare my heart to leave my family here and prepare everything that they asked me to bring. So yeah, here are a few things that they actually asked me to bring. So just like, you know, the documents, for example, like IC, passport, and blah blah blah. And the most important part that I want to say is, I think a lot of you guys want to know about is if your accommodation is provided, your flight ticket is provided, or is the transportation provided. So yeah, the accommodation is provided, but only the first 2 weeks of the training with the transportation. So the transportation is just gonna bring you from the hotel that they provided to the training center, and from the training center back to the hotel, not to other shopping mall or anywhere else. But yeah, only 2 weeks accommodation, transportation, 2 weeks provided for you only in the beginning, and yeah, that's all. And for the rest of the training, you will have to find a place to rent for the rest of the time. So yeah, good luck on that. It is very easy actually. You can find a lot of places nearby, near the training center. And yeah, other than that, the flight tickets, it will be provided definitely, but only in a few places. For example, if you're from Kota Kinabalu, Johor, Penang, Alor Star, Davao, Kuching, and Sandakan. Only these few places that you will be provided. And yeah, if you're not from these places, you will have to find your own transportation to go to the training center. So basically, accommodation 2 weeks check, transportation 2 weeks check, and flight tickets check, but only for the first 2 weeks. And the rest of the time you will have to find a place. Don't worry, you will. And now I'm gonna get into the training part. So basically the training I don't know how to say, the whole training time, it took like 2.5 months. So what is it about and why does it take 2.5 months for training before you actually start working? It's because, for example, if you want to drive, you need to get a driving license, right? So for us to work in the aircraft above in the sky, you also need a license. So the common sense. So basically you need the license, and to get the license, it is actually quite hard. You will have to pass a lot of tests, a lot of examinations to actually get the license. And this 2.5 months time, it's very tough, and you will have to get through it with a very strong mindset, definitely. Oh yeah, and the most important part is, on the first day of training, they will give you this agreement, like a contract, a bond for you to sign. And before you sign it, you will have to think carefully, because once you sign it, you have to go with the bond, and the bond is 2 years. So you basically will have to stay with company for 2 years, then only you can take another step back. You want to resign or quit or anything, but you have to, like, you know, stay with them for 2 years first. So what happens if you want to stop in between, or suddenly you got pregnant, or suddenly, you know, something happened and you have to quit? So what will really happen is, you will have to pay the company. And the sum that you need to pay to the company is actually quite high, 5 digits, and yes, you know, more than 10,000, more than that. And then yeah, basically you have to pay that if you stop in between. Once you sign the contract, bye bye, you will have to go with it. So yeah, you basically have to think carefully before you sign the contract. So 2 years bond costs about 5 digits, and you have to think carefully. If you break it, you will have to pay. So this is the most important part. This is no joke. This is a very serious company. They're taking everything very serious. It is like a very huge responsibility for anyone who wants to join the company. So it is a very big step, and you have to think carefully. For real, you have to put 100% into it, like focus, real focus. Oh yeah, and another thing is, after you sign the paper and during the training, if anything happens, you want to stop, it also considers breaking the bond. So you have to pay the company also. And if you fail the test, if you don't get the license because you failed the test, you will also have to pay, because they will have to kick you out. And it is quite hard to pass the test. You will have to really focus and study everything and memorize the textbook. And the textbook is actually like this thick, 800 pages, and you only have 2 months time to actually study the whole thing. Things that you have never learned before, things that are so new that you basically never really have, you don't even have the knowledge about it. So imagine planting new things into your brain in just 2 months time, and you have to memorize everything. And the exam, the passing mark for the exam is like 85%, so you can only have like 3 errors in 50 questions or 60 questions. Yeah, so that is a very big problem. So if you really cannot pass because you're taking this as a joke, I suggest you to not join the company and do not sign the contract, because you will have to pay for it. And if you really want to go for it, babe. Everyone can pass if you really put your heart into it. So yeah, other than that, you will also be learning a few things like grooming, public speaking, and how to walk, how to talk, stuff like that, how to serve a customer professionally. You will also learn that in order for you to actually do the job professionally. So don't worry, you will learn everything in a way. And yeah, like I said, no job is easy. Every job is hard. They have their own rough patch that you have to go through it. And once you go through it, you will actually enjoy the job and start having a great time doing it and enjoying it. But you just have to go through the hard part. And don't think that this job is glamorous. Just sit around, serve a few drinks, and nothing to do, very free. But actually it is very hard, and with the virus going on now, we are actually the second closest thing other than doctors and nurses or other medical jobs or teams out there helping people with this virus. We are the second closest person to actually get the virus, because we serve different passengers every day, and definitely there are still mainland passengers who are currently still traveling around the globe. So like I said, no job is easy. And also, and other things beside that, you will also have to clean the lavatory, clean the vomits, and you know, other than studying for the safety manual, you will also study first aid in order to save people who have medical emergencies during flight. And yeah, these are all that I went through during the training, and I hope it helps you, and I hope that you get a clear mind, clear thoughts, clear thinking on what you're really taking or what you're really joining and what you really want to do. If you really want to clean the lavatory and clean the vomit but doing it glamorously, join and be a cabin crew. Yeah, that's all for now, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you get all the information that you need. And if you want to ask me other stuff, you can comment down below or email me or find me on my Instagram. And yeah, if you haven't watched my previous video about the interview, go and watch, and you will get the full details on how to get passed through the interview, because I got passed through it just the first time, and I hope you all can do it also. Have faith, and good luck to you all. And who actually passed the interview, congratulations guys, you have made it to the next level training, and good luck. Hopefully you pass the exam and be flying with me soon. And yeah, goodbye, happy Chinese New Year, and gongxi gongxi, bye bye.